Hi Sophia, this is Jared and it's your video lesson for the week on here. What we're going to look at are the song for you to work on your book. I think it's called Power Chord Shuffle. I'll write down the page number in the book on the website for you to look at. And also I'll show you those chords that we were doing as a warm-up. It's going to actually be a warm-up, but something I want you to actually do for a while you practice about 10 minutes or so. And also Steady Groove. I'll have the video below still up that has me playing Steady Groove. I believe it's at the 7-minute mark on that video. So fast forward 7 minutes into it, and then I go through how to play Steady Groove. That's the one where we've been working on You almost have it, just want to get a little things fine-tuned in there. So that is still on the side. I want you to work on that a little bit. But I'm going to go through the video on here. So do Steady Groove, 10 minutes work on that. You almost have it. You just got to get a couple things fine-tuned, but you're pretty much there with that song. What I want to look at are those chords that we were working on, and this is just to get your fingers used to moving around a little bit more quicker, because we want to get it where your fingers can move quickly between the chords. So to start, and you remember this one, it's a C chord. I want you to play that. That's where your third finger is on the 5th string, 3rd fret, second finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. You have an open 3rd string, your first finger is on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and an open E. I want you to play that chord. And remember, we don't play the bottom string. Then, I want you to lift up your first finger. This is a C major 7. And same thing, we don't play the low E on that. So C major 7. I want you to go back to C. So you put your index finger, number 1 finger, back down on that 2nd string, 1st fret. From there, I want you to move, we're going to play the A minor. To do that, you just move this 3rd finger, you just tuck it right under here. That is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And again, when we play that, we don't play the low E. So these first few chords, we're not playing this low string. To recap what we have so far, C, raise up that number 1 finger, C major 7, put the finger back down, C again, now we move our 3rd finger, and we play A minor. So go slow at first with these chords, but as you're getting more comfortable, play faster and faster with it. So next few chords, just a few more, and we're not going to have to move around our fingers that much. That's the cool thing about this. We don't have to do a lot of movement, and we get all these really cool sounding chords. Like listen, just going to C, and I'm just moving 1 finger, and then we have these 2 very different sounding, very cool chords. So back where we were at the A minor, I want you to raise up your number 1 finger here, and we don't play the low E, again just the top 5, and that's an A sus chord. So again, A minor where we were at, raise up that 1st finger, A sus. Then from here, I want you to actually put your fingers going each of them up 1 string and only playing the top 4 frets. That's a D sus. So what we have there, just to review it, it's the open D with your 2nd finger here on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret on the A, your 3rd finger also on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then an open E, and these top 4. So just to see, A minor, raise up the index finger, A sus, then we move both of these fingers up a string, and we talked about that. When we go up, it's going up in terms of higher on the strings to our from the 4th and 3rd to the 3rd and 2nd. So raise it up, then go back down to an A sus. That's just the chord we played before. So A minor, A sus, D sus, back to A sus, then move both these fingers down 2 strings to play E minor. And that's where we play all 6. And then the last chord, I want you just to put that 1st finger down on the 4th string, 1st fret, and strum them all again. That's A major. So I'm going to go through those chords again. C, raise up the index finger, C major 7. Index finger back down. Move the third finger and tuck it in right under the second finger on that second fret for A minor. Raise your index finger for A sus. Go up, both these fingers up a string each, and we play an A sus. That's with the top 4. Back down, I'm sorry, that's a D sus. Then we go back down, same thing chord we just did. A sus, then down again to E minor, and that first finger here now on the 4th string 1st fret, E. So let me do it again. I won't say the chords this time, but again, I want you to practice those, then start going a little faster as you get it. And even mess with it, you know, if you kind of see E minor sounds cool too. E major. So have some fun with it. But I want you to practice those because we want to start getting our fingers used to moving around more chords. I think this is a good exercise to get your fingers used to those patterns. Next, I want to look at the song. I think it's called Power Chord Shuffle. I'll look at it. It's in your book. I'll list on the site the page number it's on and also the number in the book. So I'm going to break it down little by little, but it has this technique. It's cool. It's called a kind of a shuffle technique. It's very similar with the power chords. So let me show you what we do here. I can actually scoot in a little so you can see. So, for example, when we played our power chords, we use our first finger here on the 2nd fret. For an E5, we would play the 6th string and the 5th string. That's E5. A5 was the 5th string and 4th string, open 5th, and again on the 2nd fret. And then D5, open D, and then your first finger here again on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So what this song does, it has a technique where we now use our 3rd finger when playing the power chord. So, same thing, let me show you an example here before we play the song. You play E5, then with our 3rd finger, and I want you to leave the first finger down. Don't move that finger, leave it down. Then you play the 4th fret on that same string, so in this case the 5th string, with that E also playing on the bottom. So open E, 2nd fret, and then you lay your 3rd finger down on the 4th fret. 2nd fret, 4th fret. And if you notice, my first finger is remaining right here. I'm not moving it. That's what we're going to do. I'll show you it in a minute when we play the song. A5, you do the same thing. There's A. Second finger, 4th finger, 2nd finger, 4th finger. Same with the D. So with this song, and we're going to go through it, we're going to end up playing each one twice for the most part. Where we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to play with that open A string with our first finger down on the 2nd fret twice. Then with our 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th string, twice. So let me show you the song. Let me play through one time, and then I'll go through how we play it. Okay, so I'm going to go through little by little and show you how we play that. So to start, we start with A5. That's with an open 5th string and your first finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. And we play that twice, going down strokes only. 1, 2. Okay? Then after that, you want to leave your first finger down, but you play the fourth string. I'm sorry. Always leave your phone on vibrate when making a video. I'm sorry about that, Sophia. So, then we play our fourth fret with our third string. I'm sorry, I'm getting all mixed up. Fourth fret with our third finger. So, to start again, I'm sorry. Downstroke with A. Then we go. First finger, then 2 times with your third finger. So the first bar goes like this. First finger. So we do that twice. First finger, third finger, first finger, third finger. Okay? And notice again, we're only playing these 2 strings, the 5th and the 4th. So we do that twice, just to repeat it one more time. Then we shift our fingers and the 2 strings we played to the E5. That's on the 6th string and the 5th string. Same exact technique though with your left hand, except now we have our first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. And we do that twice. So the first 2 bars, it goes, we play A5, E5. Okay, those are the first 2 bars. Then we jump all the way up here to the open D, the D5. And we're going to do the same thing. If you notice again, my first finger doesn't go up. I just keep it there. So we actually end up doing that, in this case, 4 times. 3. So let me play it for you what we have so far. 1, 2, E5. I'm sorry, that's A5 just to start. A5 twice. 1, 2. Now E5 twice. 1, 2. D5 4 times. 1, 2. Well, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. And then 4th. And then we go back to A5. Same thing. We do it twice. E5 twice after that. So let me play what we have so far. A5 2 times. 1, 2. E5 twice. 1, 2. D5 4 times. So we jump all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. A5 twice. E5 twice. This part's a little tricky. We do these next 2 parts, but only once each. A5 1 time. D5 1 time. A5, go back to A5, we do that 1 time. To E5 1 time. So let me do that real slow. Let me play those parts out. We start A5, D5, A5, E5, A5, D5, back to A5, E5. So you're not moving a lot with these, it's mostly happening here, just making sure you're playing the same 2 notes. And then we end just on an A5 playing that. So let me play the whole thing one more time. And I'm going to call out the chords as I'm changing them, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. A5. E5. D5. D5 again. Back to A5. E5. A5, D5, A5, E5, A5. So if you have some trouble with it, that's okay. Yeah, we haven't done anything like this before, but just remember, the main thing is to do that. And you leave that first finger down while you go from first to third. I would say to even start, before you even get to the song, just do that with each of the power chords. With the E, just get used to doing like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, first finger, third finger, first finger, third finger. When you feel good with E5, do it with A5. Just those two. Then move up to D5. First finger, third finger, first finger, third finger. And you just want to be with your right hand, just 2 strings at a time for the power chord. Then we can do some cool stuff. That's some good rock and roll that we'll be playing soon. Anyways, those are the things I want you to work on for this week. If you do the chords, the power chord shuffle, and also just work a little bit more on steady groove, I think we'll be all good to go for this week. Anyways, you've been doing really good. I think we could do some really cool stuff once you get those chords going. I like the songs you were making. So just keep working on it for this week, and I will see you this Sunday, and we'll rock out then. All right. Have yourself a good week, Sophia.